That's like a. That's an important role, except for they all do the same injury, so it's not that important. I like that. I don't.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Triton Regional High School. For tonight's MIAA girls varsity basketball matchup between the visiting Gloucester Fishermen and your Triton Vikings. The MIAA takes pride in being able to provide student athletes with the opportunity to compete in an environment built upon the principles of fair play, mutual respect, and good sportsmanship. As such, we ask that all spectators, student athletes, game officials do their part to support this worthy endeavor. And now the starting lineups for both teams. First, welcoming the Gloucester Fishermen. Junior guard, number 3, Taya Mano. Senior guard, number 5, Lexi Carollo. Senior co-captain, number 10, Bella Gulov. Senior co-captain, number 11, Abby Stoffer. And senior guard, number 15, Anna Sinelli. The Fishermen are coached by Coach Tommy McDonald. And now the starting lineup for your Triton Vikings. Number 1, senior Reese Renda. Number 4, senior Sophie Lazinski. Number 21, senior Bella Basil. Number 22, senior Kendall Lieber. And number 24, junior Margaret Welch. The Vikings are coached by Greg Goggins. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to take this opportunity to honor the longtime Triton coach and educator Ricky McDonald, who recently passed away. Please stand and join us as we observe a moment of silence in his honor. Thank you. And please remain standing and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of the Star Spangled Banner.
All right, everybody, welcome to Triton Girls Basketball tonight. We have the Gloucester Fishermen visiting, playing your Triton Vikings. So let's get it going, Doug.
Good evening, John. Happy to be back on VTV. This time for our girls basketball team. They've shown some significant improvement this year, and they enter 5-3, sitting 20th in the MIAA Power Rankings. Their opponent, the Gloucester Fishermen, coming in 3-7, holding 34th in the Gloucester in the Power Rankings. Fishermen are a rising program, having had some rough seasons, and are now firmly in the fight for that top 32 spot, which means playoff qualification.
All right, Doug, so starting tonight, we have Kendall Liebert, Margaret Welch, Reese Renda, Sophie Zinski, and Isabella Basil. And here we go. Ball gets up. Kendall wins the tip to Reese. Reese takes the ball off the floor. Passes to Isabella. Margaret into Kendall. Kendall, couple dribbles. Kick back out to Margaret. Passes to Reese. To Sophie. To Kendall. Margaret in the paint. Good skip pass to Isabella. Drives in. A little bit of contact there. No call. Gloucester down the other way. All right, number 3 for Gloucester with the ball. Ono passes over. 15 dribbling the ball. Well defended by Reese. Pass underneath the hoop. Sophie picks one up right there. Little backdoor cut right there. Not much you can do there.
Something that we saw there, I think one of Triton's big strengths, the perimeter defense. A lot of energy, especially early in the game.
Oh, just like that. Reese Renda takes the ball up the court, driving in. Travel called on Reese. Good defense there for number 15 on Gloucester.
Certainly.
All right, Sinelli bringing the ball up the court. Gets it over. Number 5 dribbling it in. Blocked by Isabella. Rebound to number 12, and she's going to go to the line. Choppy game to start right here.
Yep.
Bunch of whistles.
Number 12, Isabel Stauffer, the senior co-captain of the Gloucester Fishermen. They appear to be making some adjustments as she's taking throws.
First one is in. Coach Dulles questioning what the call was right there, but I'm not going to change it now. All right, second free throw is up. No good. Gets her own rebound, blocked by Kendall. Kendall gets the ball, takes a whack, continues up the court. Good pass to Isabella. Shot is up. No good.
Isabella's already finding space here early on.
All right, Gloucester bringing the ball over. Screen by number 10. Gets it. Not a great shot right there, and travel from number 12.
Great pressure by the Vikings in the paint there, especially Margaret Welch. Coming into her own as a starter this year and has been really huge in the paint defense for Triton.
All right, Reese Renda bring the ball up the court. Screen by Kendall. Reese turns it over. Gloucester the other way. Sophie hustles back into play, and it's going to be out off of Sophie. Good hustle getting back right there.
Great work getting back. It's one of Sophie's biggest strengths, that energy on defense, and she's always working out there. Also a track star, so certainly a lot of stamina.
All right, Gloucester gets the ball inbounds. Number 15 up top, Sinelli. Dribbling, well defended by Sophie. Picks the ball up in no man's land. It's a pass off. Number 10 lets it fly. Not close. Reese bringing the ball up the court now. Outlet to Sophie. Sophie back to Reese. Reese to Margaret. Takes a dribble, swinging the ball around. Good ball movement. Ball's back out to Isabella. Reese drives in. Margaret looks to shoot. Just off. Good rebound from Reese right there. Triton sets it back up. Margaret with the ball to Kendall. Just off. Looking for a call right there. None coming. All right, Sinelli for Gloucester brings it back up the court, swings it over. Number 10 lets it fly again. No good. Reese bringing the ball up the court. Stretch pass to Margaret. A little bit too much on that one.
Little choppy from Triton to start off, but they have had a couple of games here where they've been slow starters. They were down 9-2 in their most recent game, but came back to win against Hamilton Wenham on Monday night.
Yep, they've been playing good defense, but you'd like to see a little more on the offensive side of things.
Certainly.
Sophie, good closeout. Picks it up, inches inside. Back out to the 3-point line, number 5. Dribbles, Isabella all over. Pass number 12. Sophie gets it. Reese comes up with a steal. The battle for the ball, and then turns it right back over. Number 12 falling to the ground.
That's
a good pass.
That's an incredible assist. A lot of awareness there to find your teammate and give them that open shot when a lot of players wouldn't have been able to find that.
All right, Margaret in the corner. This is to Kendall. Falco. Oh my goodness, Kendall Liebert. Kendall takes a shot at number 10 right there. Goulart. Coach Tommy from Gloucester not too happy about that. All right, Isabella gets it into Reese. Reese swings it to Margaret. Reese back with the ball, cuts in. Sophie from 3. No good, just short. Gloucester the other way now. Sophie back on D. Kicks it up top. Swings to number 5. Just kind of holding the ball up there. Isabella, good defense. And pokes it out. Gonna stay Gloucester ball. All right, we have number 33, Leah Hathaway, checking in. And number 2, Lily DeAndrea, checking in for the Vikings.
Hathaway is a rotation player for the Vikings. A lot of great three-point shooter, and also used as defensive piece by new coach Greg Dawes, primarily a shooting guard.
Questionable pass right there, which leads to 2 points for Kendall Liebert.
Kendall is current leading scorer in the Cal and for girls basketball
by
players.
A lot, too.
By a significant distance, and those 2 points have opened her tally up tonight.
All right, Leah staying with it. Screen. Kendall calls out, switches it. Leah back to ball. Kendall, hand up, no good from number 3 or number 5. And a travel off of the offensive rebound.
Couple travels so far for Gloucester.
Yeah, neither team really getting it going on offense right now.
No. Might take some time to settle into the rhythm.
Kendall, good screen. Reese drives in. And it's going to stay Triton ball here.
Takes a bounce from Gloucester on the way out, and Triton will have a chance to keep the pressure on. I really think Triton works best when they have consistent possession and they can box the other team in and get the ball moving.
All right, Kendall, good cross-court pass to Lily. Finishes with the left hand. Great setup right there.
Lily, a second-year varsity sophomore. Came in last year and had some great minutes and some very good performances for the Triton team, and has been continuing to improve this year.
Kendall diving to the floor right there. Reese going to come up with it. 2-on-1 right here. Kendall down the right side. Does not get it to go. And offensive foul call on number 15, Sinelli.
Fortunate break for the Vikes. They'll get the ball back with a 1-point lead and a chance to extend it. Some talking to going on the Gloucester bench between the referee and the coach.
Yeah, some physicality early from both these teams.
Yep.
All right, Margaret finds Leah in the corner. Lily, and the ball's on the ground. All right, Gloucester bringing it up the court. Number 2 has it. Swings it over. Sinelli back with it. Drives in. Kendall's there. Good help defense. Leah jumps. No good. Another offensive rebound for Gloucester. 12 having all sorts of trouble with it. Gets bailed out by a foul call.
Both of these teams looking like squads, something to play for. Triton looking for their first home playoff game in some time. Gloucester looking to qualify for the tournament.
Yep.
And in this midseason, every game is important. So a lot of ferocity going on both sides.
And Isabella Basil back into the game, giving Kendall a rest. Number 10, no good. Leah gets the rebound. Draws a foul. And that's now 3 fouls for Gloucester in the quarter. All right. Reese taking the ball up the court here. Reese over to Isabella. Isabella back to Reese. Good pass into Margaret. Can't quite finish. Lily gets the board, fouled. Good start from number 2, Lily DeAndrea.
Yep, great start. Great start to her career overall.
Up. All right, Lily on the line, shooting 2. First one's up, no good. Number 3 checking into the game for Gloucester. And Riley McDonald, number 11, getting her first minutes of the night, coming in for Margaret. All right, Lily back on the line. Second shot is up, it's good.
Lily extends the Vikings lead to 5-3.
5-3, minute 30 to go. First quarter. All right, Leo on the ball here. Cross-court pass. Inside to number 10. Boy, number 12, good cut, not able to finish. And Reese comes out with it. Isabella looking at Leah, lets it fly. No good. And it's going to stay Vikings ball.
Good work under the net there. Vikings have largely had the better of it, I would say, in the last several minutes. Isabella will win down the ball.
Isabella finds Leah. Leah, good pass into Lily. Can't quite finish with the left. Gloucester pushing the ball up the court. For 3, over to number 2. Lets it fly. No good. And Reese rebound.
Wow.
Got space in front of her. Oh, can't quite finish. And once again, Gloucester unable to come up with the rebound.
Great dribbling from Reese to find that space and get out on the breakaway. Even though it didn't go down, that dribbling skill has helped right out of a lot of spots this season.
All right, Isabella finds Riley. Oh, just can't quite hold on to it. Had a good look. Number 12 the other way for Gloucester. Finishes it. Stauffer, good play right there. Good read.
I would say Stauffer's been Gloucester's best player so far.
Lily dribbles it off her foot. Not too happy about that one. And now 26 seconds left in the quarter. Ava Johnson checking in for Reese Renda.
A lot of rotation for the Vikings earlier. That's 9 players already who have gotten minutes.
Yep. Backdoor cut. And Leah able to get over there just in time. Mono not quite able to put it home. Isabella to Ava. Leah drives in. Back to Riley. Can't hold on to it. And there's 0.6 on the clock. So just time for a half-court heave right here. Not close.
Well short, and we will end the first quarter tied up 5-5.
All right, pretty good defensive first quarter.
Yeah. Yep, good work on defense, especially early on, I would say, when they didn't have possession that often.
Yeah, and Doug, I hate to interrupt you here.
Yeah.
I see Kyle Gaudette just walked into the building.
Really?
Newburyport Daily News, local sports guy.
Legendary.
Yeah, he is legendary. He's a legend around these parts.
Yep.
And in the Cape Ann League. So
definitely the Tritons have been making some noise in the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
He seems to be interested in what we have to offer.
Getting some media attention here, to say the least.
Dawes
Right,
has the board out. Seems to be making some adjustments. Judging by who's sitting down, it seems like Triton will be back to their original starting lineup coming up for the second quarter.
Yep. Just want to make a note real
Yes,
quick. The Gloucester coach, Tommy McDonald, played for him back in the day. He's a pretty good coach. Very intense, and he expects a lot from these girls. Especially, we learned pregame that number 11, Purdue, who we did not see in the first quarter, is She was late to practice the other day, so that's why she didn't start. But I think we're going to be seeing a lot of her the rest of the night.
Well, here she comes out for the second quarter, and I think that's the kind of tight ship that you have to run if you're trying to grow a program. And Gloucester, a team with some tough seasons in the past, is certainly looking up, and so far tonight's been able to compete with a team like Triton. So seems to be working what he's doing.
Yeah. All right, Gloucester right away. Purdue comes in immediately, gets a rebound. Number 10, back over to number 2. Purdue posting up. Now she sets a screen. Number 2, back over to Mono. Number 12. Purdue go with the left. Reese is there. Reese leans in, draws a foul on number 3, Mano.
It's the second takeaway that we've seen from Reese in the past couple minutes. And I think a really underrated part of her game is her defense in short spaces. Really great hand-eye coordination and ability to get those steals, even though she's not as tall as some of Triton's other starters.
First one's up, it's good. Yeah, 100%, Doug. It seems like she's all over the court all the time. Very fast, and the ball always seems to find her.
Yeah, I think a big part of the turnaround this year has been Dallas' very mobile strategy and a lot of motion, a lot of pressure from the girls as they're moving around both on offense and defense.
Speaking of pressure, full court press here from Triton. Trapping on the sideline, Margaret not able to get there to cut it off. Purdue driving in. Good finish.
Yep.
Right around Isabella Basil.
It's not easy to drive to the basket when it's Triton defense, but she pulled it off pretty well there. We'll see if they keep trying to push it to that throughout the night.
All right, Sophie swings it. Kendall gets it inside. And that's just money every time from Kendall Liebert.
Talk about tough to deal with under the basket. Kendall scored so many points like that, not just this year, but the past several as well.
Yeah, if you're Gloucester, you really can't afford to let Kendall catch the ball like that.
No.
That righty hook shot is good every time. Offensive foul there from Purdue.
Yep, again, that's already 2 for Gloucester this quarter. Just barely over a minute in, so they're going to have to be careful with that one as the night proceeds.
All right, Reese bringing the ball up the court. Going to keep going. Dishes to Margaret. Margaret up and in.
Great reactions from Reese to find that pass and open up the opportunity for Triton.
All right, Triton heating up a little bit on offense. Reese gets a hand on it, and Kendall reaches in there, gets a piece, and that's going to be foul on her. Just like that, Lily DeAndrea back into the game, coming in for Kendall.
That's one of the players that you can't afford to find in foul trouble if you're Coach Greg Dawes.
No. And Purdue gets the ball down court, misses the open layup. Sophie gets the rebound, but steps out of bounds. Gloucester ball. Timeout Gloucester. Coach Tommy going to draw something up here.
Yeah, after a pretty rough start to the quarter for Gloucester, all things considered, he's seems to want to make an adjustment. Something we'd like to note in this time period is that right before our game started tonight, we saw a resounding win by the Triton girls JV team. They were, I want to say the score was 44-14.
A 30-point win at least.
By the girls. Certainly, it's an all 8th grade and 9th grade team. And I have heard some rumblings the past couple days, people like Summer Pollock and Bella Burrell about possibly coming up to this varsity team soon. So definitely looking like Triton has a bright future in that department to replace this current group of seniors.
Yep, good to see those guys, those girls getting some wins. And then eventually, a couple years down the line, we'll be up here playing at the varsity level. So
certainly.
All right, Gloucester inbounding the ball right here. Goulart going to take it out. Lily in her face, dishes it to number 12, no good. Gets her own rebound, back out to Goulart. No good. Purdue gets the rebound. Couple offensive rebounds from Gloucester. Number 2, driving in. Ball finds Purdue, kicks it back out. Number 10 lets it fly. No good. Lily gets the rebound. All right, Reese looking at the court, finds Sophie. Tough pass right there, and somehow ball gets kicked around, and I don't know how that's not a kickball, but another Gloucester timeout.
Quick succession there. I wonder what the reasoning for that is from the Gloucester bench.
Well, I think he thought they were in trouble, but yeah, you hate to burn one in that spot. You're right.
That
Use
is
them back-to-back.
That is their last one of the half.
Yeah, using them back-to-back like that. You always want to have one in your back pocket, so. All right, Dallas talking it over here. And will we have a second here? So we got some students over there.
Yes,
I see
sir.
some of my fellow basketball teammates. We got some hockey guys over there too. So
World-class defenseman Cameron Neary right there in the front row. We know he's a huge Triton sports fan.
yep, he's big. He's been in the VTV booth too.
Yes.
And you might be seeing him pretty soon skating for at the next level.
Of course. I've heard a lot about that.
You know, he's playing very good this year. I don't know if he's going to be getting some offers or something, or if he goes straight to the league, but we'll see what happens.
I think if anybody's going to get drafted right out of high school, it has to be Cameron Neary.
It probably would be. I mean, you saw that game this last weekend. It was masterclass from Cameron Neary. All right, Gloucester with the ball now. Purdue surveying. Goes out off of Triton. All right, Goulart underneath. On the play, and nothing doing. Gets it to number 2. Oh, blocked by Margaret Welch. Big time block right there.
That arm length, she's just everywhere.
All right, Sophie squares up. Gives it to Margaret. Skip pass to Reese. Swing it to Bella. Margaret. Dribble, Sophie. Back up to Reese. Reese drives in. Over to Isabella. Turnover. A little bit too much passing right there. Purdue drives the full length of the court. No good. Good defense from number 24, Margaret Welch right there.
Purdue's good driving to the basket, but some struggles in the layups tonight so far from what we've seen. Leah Hathaway preparing to come back in.
Reese over to Lily. Ball finds Reese. It's a good shot up. Doesn't fall. And Gloucester breaks it out. Number 2 swings it to Mono. 12 over. Stauffer able to get there. Lily almost broke that one up. All right, back up to number 2. Kicks it to Stauffer. Number 2 in the corner. Gets it in the post. Knocked away by Margaret. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Purdue lets one fly. No good. And that's a very good defensive possession right there from Triton.
And since Purdue's come in, Stauffer's been getting a little bit more help in terms of size, but Triton is still doing a good job staying physical and staying active and making sure to stifle whatever Gloucester's trying to do at the moment.
All right, couple changes right here. Leah Hathaway back into the game, as well as Riley McDonald. Reese drives it in and almost turns it over, but it's going to go out of bounds off Purdue. All right, we'd love to see a little run before the half right here. We got 4 minutes in the half, 4-point lead. I'd like to stretch this out a little bit.
The defense has been excellent, but it'd be good to go to the locker room after a little bit of scoring.
Just like Purdue steals it down the court. Oh my, misses the open layup. And Dallas is not liking what he saw in that play. Calls timeout.
Yep. Seems like a little bit of frustration from Gloucester out there. They've been making some good moves, but shots just don't seem to be falling for them.
They just have to have some finish. They're getting open looks. They're just not hitting anything.
Yep. And again, to set up Triton's attack recently before that, more great work from Reese Renda, just finding space, finding the breakaway, and getting down court. A lot of speed from her, and a lot of dribbling ability that makes it tough for Gloucester to catch up to her in that position.
Definitely, yep. And Triton plays with a lot of speed. They play fast, which is good. And they're kind of outworking Gloucester right now. They're outrunning them a little bit.
They certainly appear to be a very well-conditioned team.
Yeah. All right. Coming back out of the timeout, it's going to be Triton ball up for 3:52 remaining. Neither team really in foul trouble, so. All right, Gloucester going to a full court press right here. Man-to-man press. Reese gets free. Goes right by Stouffer. Throws it away. Coach Dawes telling her to settle down. That's a good play breaking the press, but you just gotta set it up a little bit, get a good shot away.
And I think the calm down message might be the right one from Dawes at this time, because I think Triton has been a great defensive energy, maybe bringing a little bit too much of that effort over into the offense, a little bit too much passing and a little bit too much speed, and sacrificing the precision a little bit.
Yep. All right, trying to go with their own press right here. Gloucester breaks it quickly. Number 5 dribbles into the corner. She's gonna get out of it. Gives it to Purdue. Back to number 5. Swings it. 2 driving in. And Leah comes up with it. Leah not able to hold on to it.
Leaves it behind, and it will be Gloucester ball.
Goes into Stouffer, nothing there.
Deflection, I thought it might have tapped off Floyd's hands, but it seems that they've given the ball to Triton in the middle of a chance to attack the Gloucester press once again.
All right, Reese goes right by Purdue. Goulart closes out on Margaret. Reese is there. Back to the basket. Finds Margaret. Lily not able to come up with it. Back to Margaret. Ball's all over the place. Purdue comes up with it. Good outlet pass. And unnecessary dribble right there.
Yeah.
From Carlo. But
Margaret nearly made it back, but gave away the foul in doing so it'll be 2 shots.
All right, Carlo on the line. Shooting 2. First one up and good. Makes it 11-8. And Isabella Basil coming back into the game. Second one is up. It's a nice roll. That's going to drop in. All right, Reese Redden with the ball. Reese bringing it up the court. Finds Margaret. Kicks it to Isabella. Lily inside. Nice move. Blocked by Gloucester. Blocked by number 12.
Low scoring tonight, but certainly not low quality. Both teams have had some great defensive moments.
Stauffer inside. Pass to Purdue. Purdue can't finish. Purdue gets another shot up. Can't finish. Now Stauffer's going to get a call. Stauffer on the line shooting 2. So a couple fouls last 2 times down. We're trying.
Stauffer is Gloucester's captain. Certainly has been omnipresent for them on the court tonight.
Stauffer no good. All right, Stauffer. Second one is up. No good again. And she's going to get her own rebound. Goes right back in. Completely misses on the floater. From way downtown, no good. And foul called on Goulart right there.
One of Gloucester's first or second 3-point tries in the night there. It doesn't fall, but they're certainly getting the shots up. There seem to be some accuracy issues, and Triton's restricting the high percentage ones.
They are. Triton's playing a bit of a dangerous game, though, giving up these open shots. You have to think eventually they're going to start to fall, so. Reese gets it to Lily. Margaret Back over to Lily. Up top to Isabella. Leah squares up. Pass it to Reese. Kick back out to Leah. Leah lets it fly. Oh, good. Oh, Margaret get into it with Goulart. Block by Isabella. And
she doesn't agree, but it was called as out on Isabella.
a little bit of pushing and shoving going on, and Dulles isn't too happy about that one.
Halftime can't come soon enough to cool the tempers here a little bit.
All right, into Purdue. Purdue kicks it into Stauffer, gets triple teamed, somehow still holds on to it, and off Isabella. Good hustle play there from Purdue.
Good hustle on both sides. Just the lot of willingness to get in there defensively, and even when it looks like the turnover was coming for Gloucester, just did not want to give it up.
Yeah, Goulart to the bench here. Looks like she's calling over Mike to get checked out. Ball's on the ground. Bodies are flying. It's going to end up jump ball. Vikings are going to get that ball. All right, so minute 16 here, up 2.
Yeah, this is really an important one for Triton to find some points and go into the halftime with the mental advantage.
Just like that. 2 more from Lily. Yeah, this is where you can really get a lot of momentum, or you can lose a lot of momentum going into the half. So,
yep. And that's a great quick 2 from Lily to give Triton a boost on the scoreboard and in terms of morale.
All right, number 3. Sizing her up. Over to Purdue. Purdue going to dribble it. Still dribbling it. Still dribbling. Now she gives it up. Into Stauffer. Stauffer kicks it out. Leah, hand in the face. No good. And Triton ball. So 29.7 here on the clock. Shot clock's turned off. You have to wonder if they're going to go for one shot right here. We'll see. I guess not. Leah is good. Connects from 3.
Hard to resist the wide open 3 there, especially when you're a specialist like Leah. And that's the killer instinct that puts Triton up 16-9.
Yeah, no, that's the right play 100%. If you get a wide open look like that. And with a shooter like Leah, you have to think it's going in. So
certainly.
All right, Gloucester inbounds it. 10 on the clock. Falls to the ground, almost a travel. Number 3 lets it fly, no good. And all right, 4 on the clock. No call coming there. All right, 4 on the clock right here. Reese to Margaret in the backcourt.
There's some disputes coming from the stands here about the out of bounds call.
And I'm not sure what were the jerseys swapped from.
Uniform issue, apparently.
Margaret. I don't know what that's about, but
so, was there some damage to the jersey that she had on, or
maybe? I mean, she was getting into it.
Now wearing number 12, which is not listed anywhere else in the.
And now Leah coming over. Now we have a whole situation developing on the court. And I don't know what exactly. Something to do with the undershirts, maybe.
Reese has her uniform off as well.
We have 4 seconds till halftime, so I don't really
it seems like
understand why this isn't a halftime thing.
It seems like Triton's just checking in some of their the players that don't have uniform issues, and we'll figure it out at the half.
I don't know why they stopped the game with 4 seconds left, but Ava Johnson, 3, 2, 1, lets it fly. No good.
Half will end there. Vikings end up 16-9. A little bit of scrappiness towards throughout the game, but towards the end, Triton added 5 points late to go into half with a pretty good-looking lead of 7 points. But considering the Gloucester is very much in the game, scrappy team, and a lot of ability on their side. Just if they get a couple of those layups or threes to fall, it could be a very different game. So certainly some work to do for Triton, and not the least of which is with this uniform situation as we head to the half.
Yeah, interesting first half to say the least. All sorts of stuff going on there at the end. So take a quick breather here. We're going to step out, and we will see you in the third quarter.
No, 215, but I really went like 206. What's up, guy? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, so right now we have a meeting at mid-court called by these officials.
Yep.
They did not like the chippiness in the first half right there. And so what happened there with the jerseys was some girl in Gloucester got like her face cut up or something. I guess she was bleeding.
Eyebrow split.
Eyebrow split, okay.
We did some investigative journalism in the break.
Yeah, and so the thing with that is they don't have a ton of extra jerseys because you can only go up to, you can't go above 5 for any of the digits.
So that could pose a problem, right, John? So, for example, like if you wanted the number 47, that wouldn't be allowed, right?
Yeah, so like if if me or like Liam Prendergast or somebody, I don't know, just somebody random wanted to wear number 47 on the court, they couldn't because it's above 5, and that's an illegal thing. So,
do you think you'd play basketball if that wasn't the case? Because heaven knows he can't be seen anywhere without 47 on his back.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Oh, you know, good news for the track team at least.
Yeah. Well, luckily though, we don't have to worry about that because they're able to keep the jerseys. So, all right, here we go. Jump ball right away to start the half. It's now Triton ball. Reese brings it up the court. Reese dribble drive. Tries to make a pass. Gets it back. Shot up, no good. And almost a travel there.
Again, the leader back out on the court after some foul trouble in the first.
Yeah, good to see her back out there. Obviously the leading scorer for this team. Big part of it.
Yep.
All right, Purdue going to the line right here.
Margaret's been doing a pretty good job covering Purdue all night, but when you run to the basket right there against someone who's coming up strong on the layups, it's inevitable. There's going to be some fouls given away.
All right, Purdue knocks down the first one. All right, on the line again. It's up and good. So cuts the lead to 5.
Solid start for Gloucester and a pretty low-scoring game.
Sophie, all sorts of room in front of her. Takes it herself. Dishes it to Margaret. Margaret, couple dribbles in. Looking for Kendall, not there. Now she is. Kendall crossover. Drive left, kicks to Reese. Reese unable to hold on to it.
Gloucester ball once again. Bella Goulart, the captain.
All right, 15. Sinelli bringing it up the court. Sinelli drives in, blocked by Margaret Welch. Carl Anthony Towns-esque right there.
Seems like Goulart was the player to take the split eyebrow. She has advantage up there right now.
Yeah. Speaking of which, he lets it fly. Air ball.
Josette Renda just off the court is certainly letting the ref, giving the ref peace of her mind, as well she should, because that was in fact the push.
Yeah, she was not happy about that non-call at all. Things are getting chippy out here.
Yeah, the halftime and the meeting has not done anything to calm the tempers here.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a rivalry brewing between Triton and Gloucester. I mean, we played them in hockey this past weekend. 1-2-0 was a very close game. Playing them again tonight.
Yep. I took a look at the box score, as I do with hockey.
Margaret Welch for 2. Good play by Reese right there. You were saying, Doug, about the box score?
Yeah, you know, I mean, hockey never really has been my sport to watch, but some great work by their social media managers to provide a box score every night after every game for us to observe. Big fan of the box score.
Oh, Margaret wide open underneath. And 1. Big time and 1 right there.
Margaret now Triton's leading scorer on the night with 6 and could be 7.
And Triton rolling right now. Yeah, I was just about to say, probably a timeout coming from Gloucester. So coach down there saying, focus on the game, not the garbage.
Listen to Dallas here. He seems to not be interested in the chippiness that's been going on. I, for one, think it makes for decent viewership.
Yeah,
but,
it does make the games more entertaining.
I imagine Dallas has some other priorities.
And I have to, I mean, at least when I'm playing, I feel like when the game starts to go in that direction, it gives me a little bit of extra energy. The crowd really gets into it, and I don't know, I personally like it, but at the end of the day, it's just about playing well. Right now you have all the momentum for Triton, and 100%. Just keep it rolling. And let's start to build up this lead as we get into the second half.
We will start off with a free throw by Margaret Welch.
All right, Margaret on the line. Margaret puts it up. Misses short. And it's going to be tapped out off of Kendall.
9-point lead for Triton, 2 more than they entered the half with. We'll see if their consistent defense is going to make a return.
And like you said, Goulart with the bandage on, you can clearly see it.
And good for her, toughing it out and coming back in.
Yeah, Stouffer to Purdue, to Goulart, back to Goulart, lets it fly. No good. Reese hustles to the ground, gets it. Breaks it out, Margaret up to Kendall. Will she dunk it? No, goes for the layup, but big 2 points right there.
Great short area defense from Reese to start that drive.
Reese knocks it away. Another turnover from Gloucester. Margaret to Kendall. Thought about the 3, gives it to Margaret. Back up to Reese for 3. Doesn't go. Kendall almost gets the offensive rebound, but off the foot and out.
That was still a good-looking phase from Triton, even though they didn't get it to drop. Some good opportunities, not shots opened up there.
All right, Goulart looks in. Isabella taps it away. And it's going to stay Gloucester ball. This press is effective right now for Triton.
Yep, really stifling, especially when you have the lead. You want to be frustrating your opponent, especially an opponent that really hasn't gotten too much going on the attack tonight.
Goulart into Purdue. Floats one over, gets there. Purdue's on a screen now. 5 drives in all the way. Nope, no good. And Kendall once again leading the break. Leans in. Oh, doesn't get to go with the left. Back the other way. Things are getting very fast-paced now.
Good awareness from Mono staying up court and cherry-picking those 2 points. We're back to a Triton leading by 9.
All right, Isabel takes it over. And number 5,
Carollo.
foul, pretty far away from the hoop.
Yeah, a little wayward there. Didn't get any of the ball. And not a great foul for Gloucester to give away, considering the pace that we've been seeing them in this game.
All right, into Reese here. Sophie squares up, gives it to Kendall. Guarded tightly by Stolfer. Cross-court pass. Isabella for 3. In and out. Great pass right there from Kendall.
Great vision. They have not been pressing Isabella too much in that corner. They've gotten some good shots.
Big screen right there. Reese just able to get around it. For 15, lets it fly. Not close off the backboard. All right, Reese bringing it up the court. Now swings it over to Isabella. Isabella to Kendall. Into Margaret. Back to Kendall. Double team, not getting through. And getting a little bit slow to get up there, but gets back into play. Are going to stay Gloucester ball right here. All right, Gloucester underneath. Inbounds it to Stauffer. So number 5 thought about a 3, decides no. Swings it to Purdue. Purdue cross to the left. Now back up top with number 15. Stauffer with it. Gives it to Purdue. Great block by Margaret. And it's going to be Triton ball.
Great ball. Great pressure by both Margaret and Kendall there. Margaret getting that block without conceding the foul. Kendall keeping the pressure on to win possession there.
All right, and Leah and Lily coming into the game here for Margaret and Isabella. And breather. And Purdue also playing, going to stay Triton ball. So they're running a man-to-man press right here. So sometimes it works, Doug. You fake to the ball and go long. Sometimes that works. We run that play.
Kendall is hanging out very far up the court.
Reese draws one. Number 15, Sinelli.
Sinelli out there, not happy with the call. Gloucester will go to 3 fouls.
No, very upset with that. All right, Lily up the court to Kendall. Gives it to Leah, off the hands and out.
Can't corral that, will be Gloucester ball. Triton still up by 9.
And Ava Johnson checking in for Reese.
Sinelli out on the Gloucester side.
Home run ball, not close. Kendall looking a little bit like Darrell Rivas back there, picking that one off.
Pure heaves. I don't think that was ever going to be anything but a giveaway. Gloucester gives away a 4th foul.
Yeah, one more for them and Trenton's going to be in the bonus.
The intensity really ramping up here into this 3rd quarter.
All right, Leah into Lily. Lily with the left foul. And shooting 2. Rest of the way here, they're shooting 2 in this quarter.
Gloucester has had some good moments, but they seem to be coming apart at the seams with some of these fouls that are just strictly unnecessary. And Triton will be in the bonus with 3.5 minutes to go.
All right, Lily at the line, Triton up by 9, 3:36 to go. in the quarter. Lily's a little bit short. Lily, good for the second. All right, Gloucester gets it in. Ava Johnson all over. Kendall, almost gets there. Purdue over to Stauffer, miss. Kendall corrals it, and a foul. And that is just a terrible foul to take if you're Purdue.
Can't do that. Way down there. A lot of ways to put pressure on the ball, but just running into her like that and giving up the two free shots. And I think we may see the game get away from Gloucester here a little bit if they can't stop giving up that kind of foul. Already they're 6th in the quarter. Yeah,
all of a sudden a 10-point lead with Kendall on the line shooting 2. Missed it.
Kind of a tough night from the line for Triton.
Yeah. Kendall with those bright pink shoes, too. See him a mile away. Kendall misses the second one, too. Pokes it away. All right, Gloucester ball here. Gloucester really needs to get something going in the second half if they want to hang around.
Both coaches making some adjustments.
For threes, Sophie picks one up. Trying to come in from behind there and poke it away. A little bit too late.
I feel like there's 2 different games being played here. The one the players are playing and the one the coaches want to adjust to. And I think neither of them really want it to be to proceed the way it has. But they've I think when you're out there, it can be a little different than what the coaches want the ideal to be.
Yeah, especially in a game like this, a little bit physical, a little bit choppy at points. So, all right, Leah guarding now. Purdue working on Kendall. Pump fake, air ball. That's going to stay Gloucester ball, though, not able to corral the rebound. Purdue's had a ton of looks in there tonight, but she just keeps missing.
Yeah, pretty tough night from right under the basket for a lot of layups and short shots that should have gone.
Stauffer misses. Purdue misses again.
There's another.
Picks up the offensive rebound. Kicks it back out. Leah all over. Blocked by Lily. Not able to keep it alive, but good block.
Yeah, good effort play. I think part of the problem for Purdue tonight is it's Triton is clearly game plan forward, and she's been a lot of focus there under the net by the Triton defense, double and triple teams there when she's trying to get it up for a shot.
Ball into Stauffer, in her feet though. Leah up to Ava, and they're behind the play, and a push from behind. So we had a couple days ago, we had a tie up behind the play with Kendall, Sophie, and somebody else, and then Ava gets shot in the back right there. And I believe they're calling that intentional foul.
Yep, yet another discussion between the referee and the Gloucester bench.
And I don't know why Leah is shooting them. Was that not Ava? That got pushed from behind right there?
Oh, Ava was definitely on the breakaway.
Yeah, I don't... She took a hard shot from behind. I don't know why Leah's on the line right here, but...
Well, you said there were a couple things going on. Perhaps there was different fouls somewhere else in the court.
Maybe, but... I mean, Leah knocks them both down. I could have sworn that Ava was in on the layup, got pushed from behind. I thought that's what they called the intentional foul, but...
Well, Leah takes Triton to 25 points, of which she scored 5. And here's the timeout.
Triton feeling it a little bit. Up 12 now, 2:30 to go in the third quarter.
And they're only up 5 more points than they were to start the half, but I really feel like this has been a great period for them. And still 2 minutes, 30 seconds left, a lot of momentum in the bonus, and this game really could get away from Gloucester right now.
Yeah, and intentional foul call there. And that's just one where it's usually just off of frustration.
Yeah.
Things aren't going your way. You're losing. You're missing a lot of shots if you're Gloucester. And that's just a frustration foul right there.
Yeah, I do understand it from Gloucester because Triton defense all night has been pressing them really heavy. Like we said, maybe outworking them a little and forcing them into a lot of low percentage rush shots that have just not really been working for them. And that's why Triton is in the lead right now.
Yep. You know, and you've been there, but you got to play through that. So, Kendall to Leah. Sophie takes a dribble, gets it to Ava. Sophie back to Leah, into Kendall. Now Kendall at three-point line, lets it fly short.
Yeah, I think that took a touch from the defender on the perimeter.
It might have, yeah. Now Purdue in and travel.
Definitely the frustration seeping in, a little bit of limp for Purdue.
She thought she got fouled there for sure, but
and just ended up looking like they're trying to plow through the Triton defense. And Triton will have the ball back once again.
All right, Riley McDonald checking in for Ava Johnson. All right, Sophie back to Kendall. Kendall take it herself. Turnover. Number 2 taking it the other way. Kicks back out, number 5. Number 3 lets it fly. Missed it. And that's when you really need it for Gloucester.
Just will not sink tonight for Gloucester.
If you're trying, you got to keep your foot on the gas pedal right here, and
Gloucester's time up,
and not let them get back into this game.
I definitely feel like it's a lot of stifling for Triton, even though the scoreboard might not be a high-scoring game, but it's definitely a high-quality game for Triton in terms of their ability that they've had to stifle Gloucester and just prevent them from getting anything going.
Yeah, they've had no real momentum at all this game. They've had no runs, really.
Yep.
Nothing seems to be going their way. It's still kind of close. 12 is not insurmountable, but if Triton keeps playing the way they are, they should be able to hold on to this one.
Something we'll actually mention right now, the brand new Triton AD, Joel McKenna, down behind the scorers table. He's has worked at Wilmington and Lincoln Sudbury, actually a wrestling background.
Oh, and, really, Doug?
He's only been in for a little over a week, but from what I've seen of him, I'm a big fan. Seems to have come in with some good ideas. He's been around at a lot of the games. Seems to have a real good, genuine care for some of the teams, and we're very happy to have him in charge.
Definitely, yeah. Just talking with him at halftime, actually. So push from behind right there.
Yep.
Number 5.
Another push. And now there's some annoyance in the Triton bench.
And that won't be intentional, but
we go to the line once again.
Wasn't a ton there, but you just can't make that play for number 5. In the bonus, you can't give her 2 shots like that. Reese connects on the first one. All right, Reese on the second. Lets it fly, no good. All right, Gloucester bringing it up the court. Reese, good hands. Tip off of Gloucester. Just able to keep it from going back court. Reese all over her. Great defense. Lily switches on. Gloucester lets it finally connect. Been a long time coming.
That's the kind of shot that Gloucester's needed. They've been struggling to break from the Triton defense for the layups, but if they can keep sticking those from 3, they'll find their way back in.
Reese throws that one away, just over the head of Lily. All right, Gloucester bringing up the court. Number 2 kicks it to number 3, drives in. No good. Making a stay, Gloucester ball. All right, Margaret checking in for Lily. Lily definitely tired. You have some good quality minutes out there.
And I think Margaret being back on the court after that long rest is going to do Triton very well, especially on defense.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Margaret in coverage right here. Stouffer drives in, kicks to number 5. No good. And ball's loose. Riley McDonald finds it, turns it over. Number 5. And Leah's going to pick one up right there.
A little bit of a better sequence for Gloucester after the timeouts coming towards the end of this quarter.
Yeah, if you're trying here, just get one stop, get one more score, and you'll be feeling very good going into the fourth quarter. Stouffer kicks it. Number 5 with the ball. That's a double dribble. Now she lets it fly. Way off. Leah up to Riley. Riley to Kendall. Alley-oop to Margaret. Margaret kicks it out to Leah for 3. No good. Margaret falls to the ground. No call. All over Leah.
There's the call.
And they get one. Is that A1 perhaps, Doug?
No,
A1
I think that was a little late for Leah.
That might have been a shooting motion. I don't know about. That was close. That was close. Crowd sure thought so. All right, Leah on the line, shooting 2.
Cadence Martin in for what may be her first match of the night from Gloucester.
Leah, in and out. Isabella coming in for Kendall here. 15 seconds left to have in the quarter. Don't want to pick up another foul, so I like that decision. Leah, no good on the second one either. Gets her own rebound. Doubled in the corner. Riley finds it. Gives it to Reese. Margaret, only 5 seconds. Got to get a shot away. To Isabella. Drives in. Lefty floater. No good.
Good tip from Riley at the end there to retain possession on the rebounds. It will be Triton 26, Gloucester 15 to end our third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Triton, you got to be happy about that quarter.
Yep.
Up 11. It's still within reach, but you got to feel pretty comfortable.
Yep.
The way they've been playing is very good. The defense has been locked down.
Yeah.
So.
And also spreading out the scoring a lot tonight. A couple times this season, it's been a lot of Kendall carrying the scoring burden, but tonight it's 5 players have scored, all of them with 3 to 6 points. Kendall, Margaret, and Millie all tied on 6 for the team lead.
Gotcha. All right.
Lower scoring game like this, certainly important to be getting them from a lot of sources.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, Kendall was in foul trouble early, so it was good to see the secondary scoring tonight step up a little bit.
Yep.
And 1 quarter to go here, up 11. They keep up the defensive intensity, connect on a few more shots, and they should be able to close this one out.
Maybe you could tell me more about the Gloucester coach. He doesn't seem to be a particularly long-winded guy. They were out only a couple minutes into halftime. They've been pretty consistently breaking huddle first after the quarters and the timeouts. So,
I mean, back in the day, he did yell a lot. He's a very loud coach, but I think his message is just that Gloucester, you're getting some open looks. You're just missing. But yeah, they got to figure out a way to convert somehow. Kendall drives it on Stouffer. Sophie with the ball. Reese back into Kendall. Kendall goes up with the left. Good finish. All right, Gloucester. Some difficulty inbound, and they get it in finally.
Urgency already seems to be seeping in for Gloucester here.
Yeah. Back over to number 10. Good. Now number 15, Sinelli to number 2, has trouble with it. 2 all the way in, not able to get to go. Margaret picks up a foul right there. And number 2 just looks gassed on the line right now. That's Madruga.
A lot of free throwing is routine, but it's certainly a different deal when you're extremely tired, as she appears to be.
Of course, yep. Madruga, first one. Friendly bounce right there, gets it to go.
Off the bounce. Triton up 12.
All right, Madruga on the second. Puts it up, no good. Kendall with the rebound. And takes it to space. Now gives it to Reese. Triton setting up their offense. Sophie up top to Kendall. Into Margaret. Reese lets it fly. Okay, Kendall hits the deck hard. Isabel gets the rebound though. Reese
Kendall's had a couple tough falls tonight.
drives in. Isabel with the left. I believe they called that on the floor. And number 15 for Gloucester, Sinelli, fouled out, and she just walked right by the bench, and she is going to the locker room, maybe?
Didn't seem like a great game from her tonight. A lot of moments that weren't great.
No, but yeah, just going right to the tunnel.
Yeah, and Goulart picks up another one there, and Kendall will go to the line.
Kendall connects on the first. And she's looking to get to double digits here, right, Doug?
Yes, that's 9. This will be the 10th.
Kendall, just misses it.
Doesn't get more in and out than that.
Oster bring the ball down the court to number 1. Oh, gets it. Kick out 3, no good. But a rebound from Oster, they miss it. It's going to be Triton heading the other way. Sophie cross court. Barely made it there, but then it was off Isabella's hands and out.
Dawes corrals it.
All right, Purdue back into the game for Gloucester. Looking to provide a spark for them. It's been all Triton in the second half.
They certainly need to get some scoring going now. Sinelli is back onto the Gloucester bench.
All right, Goulart with the ball, going away from the hoop. Madruga kicks it for 3, no good. And but Goulart's going to wind up with it. She dribbles herself, shoots a 3 way off. Sophie picks it up, gets it over to Reese. Time ticking down here, under 6 minutes to go in the game. Reese to Margaret, passes up the 3, back to Reese. A little bit short.
I wouldn't mind Margaret taking the 3 there. Not what she's known for, but on Monday night she nailed 2 threes. She was 2 for 3. And it's certainly a way that she can add some big points for Triton in this spot.
All right, Purdue bringing up the court. And she's getting all sorts of attention from the Triton defense. So number 3 wide open, but Sophie with a good closeout to get out there. 12. I'm going to call that on Kendall. Not a whole lot there.
That was the foul, but I don't know. I think that's just where she ended up.
Yeah, not really much, but Dallas telling her to go straight up. But that's a tough call. Gloucester connects on the first one. That's number 12.
Stauffer bangs down.
Yep. All right, Stauffer on the line for her second to cut the lead to 11. In and out. Kendall 3-on-1, and I believe she drew a foul there.
No, that was on Purdue. Kendall made it to the ball first.
Whoa.
Like most of the Gloucester team just jumped on it right away.
Doug, is that pizza for us over there?
I don't know. I think I could probably take 3 or 4 of those right now.
Yeah, 5 or 6 boxes just pulled in.
Yeah.
They must have heard we were up in the booth tonight.
Seems to be maybe for the Gloucester bench. I don't know why
Really?
it's up down there.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Kendall to Margaret. Margaret, mid-range, no good. Gets it back. Gonna kick it out to Ava. Kendall from straightaway 3, got it. Big time 3 from Kendall right there.
That feels like the dagger for Gloucester right there. Just don't see him making up a 15-point gap with how they've played so far on offense.
Oh, into Purdue again.
Another shot,
Just
one
can't
miss.
connect. As well, almost travels right there. Gets it to Reese. Ava up top. Reese with the ball. Swings it to Isabella. Looking for Margaret inside. Margaret's drop step. Connects. And Triton started to run away with it.
Yep.
Crowd is loving that. Oh, good trap in the corner. Gloucester turns it over. Kendall up the floor. Another easy two. Timeout Gloucester.
Timeout was always coming there. In just 1 minute, it just seemed to totally go off the rails for Gloucester.
All of a sudden, 19-point game.
Yep, they look tired coming back to the bench. And I think the story of this game is really going to be on between the bigs. You know, Kendall and Margaret have just consistently performed, and Purdue and Stouffer have not been able to hang with them in the paint on both sides of the court. And you can see on the score sheet that Triton's just gotten a lot of points from layups and in the paint, a lot of great physicality, a lot of good drives to the basket that have Triton up nearly double Gloucester's score right now.
Yep. That was a big time run right there. The three from Kendall.
Yep.
Another layup from Kendall and Margaret. That quick 7 points right there, that just about does it.
It's all smiles on the Triton bench as they break the huddle.
Yep, all smiles in the crowd too, as B. Loco and Ryan Snow up there.
Yeah.
Some of my basketball teammates just loving that sequence. All right. Gloucester here, down 19, 4 minutes to go. At this point, you need a miracle.
Oh, yeah, certainly. You really need a lot to go right.
Purdue, long ball. Kendall picks it off once again. Dishes it to Margaret. Great pass, great finish, and all of a sudden it's a 20-point game.
Yep. And that long ball is, I guess, Gloucester's version of rolling the dice.
Margaret picks up a foul right there.
Another foul on Purdue.
Yeah, but like you were saying, just Kendall and Margaret really the story tonight.
Yep. It's 24 points between the two of them.
All right, Purdue on the line. No good on the first. Riley McDonald checks in for Margaret. Great game from her.
Yep. Great performance of scoring, defense, great passing as well in a couple moments.
Purdue converts on the second to cut it to 20.
Both teams with 3 fouls as we enter the second half of the fourth quarter.
Reese to Kendall at the foul line. Riley lets it fly. No good. Kendall gets the rebound. And it's going to be blocked out of bounds.
Triton timeout.
Triton timeout. Okay. Don't know if this is to get some subs in or what this is, but getting waved to down there.
Seems they'll be coming out with the same lineup, I think. Did they? No, I don't think they made any
No,
adjustments.
yeah, no changes. I don't know, just wants to draw something up, I guess. Close out the game strong.
Especially with a couple of young underclassmen out there, maybe trying to find some experience for those two.
Yep.
Playing alongside the seniors.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Seems like the story with Ashley Jones tonight. You know, she was a game-time decision. It seems that that was don't play her unless you have to.
Yeah.
And right now it's looking safe enough that we can give her a couple more days to get physically right.
Yeah, I believe they play on Friday at Linfield. I know the boys team, we are at home on Friday versus Linfield. So
well, that stands to reason then.
All right, Reese up top to Kendall. Playing 5 out here. Now Kendall cuts to the middle. Double team, turnover. It's probably not what he drew up out of the timeout, but you can afford those kind of mistakes when you're up 20. Purdue looking at it. Goulart, no good. Riley pokes it away, but back to Gloucester. All right, number 3 here. Drives in on Reese. Foul call. They might have gotten Isabella with that one.
The Gloucester coach is unhappy at something. It seems to be the ref.
Yeah, definitely unhappy with some of the officiating. He's going off about the officiating earlier in the game.
It's a frustrating night for him.
And now, okay. Going to give him a technical foul. I've seen a lot more. I've seen coach get away with a lot more than that. But
probably a trying night for the refs, too. Pretty peculiar moments and a lot of physicality out there, a lot of stuff for them to keep their eye on. So I would understand if they were a little frazzled towards the end of this game here.
all right, Kendall on the line here, shooting the technical free throw. Gets it to go.
That's 15 in the night.
Second one gets it to go.
Swish for 16.
And those are always big. You know, you always want to hit your technical free throws. Really stick it to the other team.
I know I was talking a little while ago about spreading the points out, but it certainly seems no matter what happens, Kendall gets her points just game in and game out, and that's why she's leading the Cal.
Yep. All right, Leah getting ready to check in at the table here. First shot from number 3. Mano is short. Leah coming in for Kendall here. So what, she'll wind up with 15?
16.
16, okay. So another good night from her. Come to expect that as of late.
A lot of good work as well, creating things for teammates, driving to the basket, and really restraining Gloucester's defense, too.
All right, Mano able to connect on the second one. All right, Reese brings it up the court. Reese, cross court to Ava Johnson. Kicks it to Isabel. Leah looking at a 3, passes it over to Riley. Back to Leah, thought about it again. Turnover. Purdue in the lead. And we'll see what she does here. Drops it back to number 2. And Leah's going to pick one up right there. Trying to go for the ball on Purdue, and I believe, it's going to put him on the line.
Yep, a little too much physicality there from Leah. A couple fouls from Triton in this quarter that have gone under the radar because of their performance on defense and on offense.
All right, Purdue at the line. Purdue, first one.
Another one like that.
Yeah, gets the roll. First time all night she's really getting any bounces.
Triton now up 40-20.
Second one is good too. All right, big time press here. Somebody's got to help out Isabella. Dawes calls a timeout. Turner was having some issues breaking the press right there, some difficulties. So, you know, just because you're up 19, 2.5 minutes to go, you still want to play good basketball. You still want to play the game the right way. So,
especially when you're considering that you probably won't need the timeout for anything else. And Dawes certainly seems to be a committed guy, looking for the win and looking to run up the score. Of course, margin of victory is an important factor in how the power rankings are calculated, which will be determined exactly where the different teams lie towards the end of the year. I know around the league, new report, number 17 overall, so Triton's not very far away, depending on how they're doing tonight or whenever they play. I'm not sure that Triton could end up above them.
That'd be nice.
Pawtucket's up there. I believe Pawtucket's 9th overall, so they should be a force in and around the state title at the end of the year.
So these games, you know, right now you still want to keep it playing well, because at the end of the season it could come back down to, you know, a few points here or there. So
absolutely right, especially when you're considering that it could be a home playoff game and a final home game for the seniors.
Oh, Leah mixing it up. Riley can't hold on to the ball. Goulart was in there, Hathaway. McDonald jumped in there.
Even though the game the result is no longer in doubt, it's still a lot of emotion out there from both sides.
Yeah, Goulart lets it fly, no good. Reese gets the ball, getting double teamed in the backcourt. Still has it. All right, Isabella. Off to Reese. Leah. Back over to Reese. Leah to Ava Johnson. Leah back up top to Reese. Oh, Reese, good, nice crossover move. Leah lets it fly, blocked immediately. Ball's on the floor again. Leah dives in. Gets into it, Purdue. And the crowd loves that.
Great aggressiveness from Leah. Just the last woman there, no chance for the breakaway.
Yeah, even, minute 40, 20-point game. Still, you got to love the hustle.
Yep.
And last couple times have been on the floor.
And then that's the kind of commitment from a senior that you love to see as this Triton team makes a run this year.
Yep. Isabella, picks up a foul. She thought it was a jump. Not happy with that call.
I think that was a good call. A little too physical over the shoulder there.
Yep.
Purdue will come to the line again.
Purdue picking up a few garbage time points here.
Seems like Karma has come around and given her a little bit more that she wasn't getting on the layups earlier.
Definitely. Purdue misses the second one. Isabella's there. And Gloucester still going to press. Reese goes right by. Kicks out to Isabella. And doesn't shoot it. In this situation, that's okay.
They're not giving up 18 points in a minute 15.
I suppose, but, you still want to pass the ball around a lot. Take some time off the shot clock. But they do wind up turning it over off Riley's hands. Triton still pressing. All right, Isabella Goulart. Isabella gets a hand on it. Leah almost reaches in. Purdue driving back to the foul line. I believe Leah picked that one up. All right, Purdue on the first one. All right, second shot here from Purdue. 17-point game. Purdue connects again. All right. Isabella off the court. Dribble drive, left hand, all the way. Oh, my goodness. Took a whack right there.
Very close, taking it all the way herself there, and then just a pretty blatant foul there. I'll send Isabella to the line looking for her good performance, but it'll be right now looking for her first points of the night.
Isabella shooting two. First one in and out. Gloucester coach wants to call a timeout, but refs don't give it to him. They just weren't listening. Goulart gets it in. Back to her cross-court pass, number 14. Lets it fly short.
Leah corrals the air ball, Triton on the attack again.
Leah lets it fly. Got it! Connects from way downtown. Leah trying to hold on to that, leading the Cape Ann League in 3 points. Three-pointers, trying to hold on to that.
That's your second of the night. 21 seconds, Triton ball.
All right, Isabella underneath, having some trouble getting in. Finds Ava Johnson. Kicks it out back to Leah for three again. Isabella gets it to Ava, and a foul call. Foul call, 12.1 left. And I think it's safe to say, Doug, this one is over.
Yep, it's been a good night all around for Triton. Adjusted very well to the character of the game. It wasn't a high scoring one, a little bit of scrappiness early on, but they definitely kept their composure very well.
Isabella sinks that.
kept their composure very well, got points where they needed to, and just played really high effort, high energy defense. A lot of stifling the opposition.
Yeah, really frustrating Gloucester all night long, which led to some of that chippiness around halftime. But as things got out of hand, Triton just kind of took over in a huge run in the third quarter there, and that sealed it.
Intercepts it to kill it off.
And that's going to do it. 46-24 final.
Yep.
Leading scorer Kendall Liebert with 16, and it's another win for Triton Vikings.
Another good night for the Vikings. They go to 6-3. That'll be 4 wins in the bounce, and you have to say that they'll be pretty close to that top 16, which will guarantee them a home playoff game in the upcoming playoffs. So nearing the halfway point of the year, and it's certainly been a good run for Triton girls basketball.
Well, as always, Doug, a pleasure doing this with you,
Yes,
and hopefully we'll be able to get back up here soon.
Yeah,
you guys at home, thank you. Have a great night, and go Vikings.